What if the missing tool in your pest-ridden, low-yield garden isn't a new spray or fertilizer, but specific flowers that quietly strengthen soil, attract predators, and protect your crops?
Welcome to Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. Stay informed with quick, easy-to-listen summaries of our latest articles, perfect for when you're on the go. No reading required. Subscribe for free at mercola.com for the latest health insights.
Hello, and welcome to Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. I'm Ethan Foster, and today we're focusing on how you can use flowers with a purpose, pulling in beneficial insects, improving structure below ground, and boosting pollination, so your vegetables grow with less intervention and more stability.
I'm Alara Sky. Flowers are not decoration here. You'll use them as living allies that reduce aphids, thrips, and caterpillars, limit erosion, and even add edible and medicinal value. We'll cover which blooms to plant, how to place them, and how to match choices to your climate and the pests you actually see, so your garden works with you, not against you.
Start with yarrow, fennel, and goldenrod. These attract the cleanup crew, lady beetles, parasitic wasps, hoverflies, and lacewings, that hunt common pests before damage spreads. Umbel-type blooms like fennel and yarrow make nectar accessible to short-tongued predators, keeping them active where you need them most. Many of these helpers lay eggs in or on pests such as hornworms. The larvae finish the job, protecting tomatoes, cucumbers, and greens without chemicals.
These same flowers stabilize your beds. Yarrow fills bare patches and reduces erosion. Goldenrod anchors sloped or runoff-prone areas. If your soil is heavy clay or excessively sandy, establishing these perennials helps structure improve over time. Several also earn their keep beyond pest control. Fennel bulbs and seeds are edible, bee balm leaves brew into tea, and milkweed supports monarchs while broadening pollinator diversity in your space.
Choose wildflowers to fit your conditions. Yarrow handles U.S. Department of Agriculture, zones 3 through 9, tolerating winter cold and summer heat. Liatris and milkweed suit dry, drought-prone beds. Joe Pye weed thrives in wetter spots near drains or creeks. Their roots feed beneficial microbes that help you absorb phosphorus and nitrogen more efficiently. And by keeping vector insects in check, you lower disease pressure. Many reseed or spread, so their benefits compound each season.
For targeted pest control and pollination, add marigolds, sweet alyssum, and nasturtiums. Marigolds repel root-damaging nematodes and still attract lacewings and ladybugs. Alyssum draws hoverflies and small parasitic wasps that suppress aphids and caterpillars. Nasturtiums act as trap crops by luring pests away from high-value beds. Support yield with borage, which lifts deep minerals to nearby tomatoes, squash, and strawberries, and use sunflowers as pollinator magnets and natural trellises for beans and cucumbers.
Improve soil health as you go. Zinnias and lavender help reduce erosion while bringing in predators. Calendula loosens surface soil, supports lacewings, and contributes organic matter as it breaks down after flowering. You'll notice better drainage and stronger roots when you use these around crops that need consistent moisture and a steady nutrient supply.
Pairings matter. Warm season combinations like zinnias with squash or cosmos with melons create small microclimates that protect sensitive crops from intense sun while attracting more bees. They also help deter pests such as cucumber beetles and squash vine borers. In cooler periods, calendula and violas fit well around lettuce and root crops. For small spaces, tuck flowers at the base of tall vegetables, use hanging baskets, and place borage at strawberry bed corners, or circle tomatoes with marigolds to target help exactly where it's needed.
Bring function to the plate and your home pharmacy. Calendula petals work in soothing salves or as a calm tea. Borage flowers are edible and useful in salads or ice cubes for herbal drinks. Nasturtium leaves and flowers add a peppery bite. Choose flowers to match the pests you face. Marigolds for nematodes, catmint, sage, and lavender to confuse and deter Japanese beetles and cabbage worms, and nasturtiums to draw pressure off broccoli and kale.
Use flowers to fix soil problems. Phacelia and clover break up compaction, aid drainage, and leave nutrient-rich residue. Comfrey and dandelion pull minerals like calcium and potassium from depth, cycling them into reach. Layout matters. Think in layers rather than straight rows. Pair sunflowers with bush beans to prevent shading out smaller plants. Surround brassicas with lavender to confuse pests. And let nasturtiums sprawl under taller crops like okra to cover soil and deter insects.
Stagger your choices by season. In fall, establish larkspur, yarrow, and Queen Anne's lace. In spring, rotate to heat-tolerant cosmos, marigolds, and zinnias. So nectar stays available across the year, and beds never sit bare. If you work in containers, use hanging baskets or grow bags to add pollinator-friendly layers and move them to test light, airflow, or pest pressure without committing to a fixed layout.
Build or rebuild with a 5-step plan. First, target your biggest issue. Marigolds and nasturtiums for aphids or squash bugs, zinnias, borage, or cosmos if yields or fruit shapes suggest low pollination, calendula, clover, and phacelia for compaction or drainage. Second, assign each flower a job. Sunflowers as living trellises, basil and lavender near tomatoes and peppers to deter insects and support growth, containers to add pollinators without crowding beds. Third, pair by sun, size, and season. Place borage with squash or strawberries and tuck marigolds around tomatoes and peppers. Avoid pairing sunflowers with potatoes, since compounds from sunflowers can stunt some root vegetables.
Fourth, start with easy wins. Direct sow zinnias, salvia, and wildflower, blends for fast results and early support. Fifth, think long-term. Perennials like yarrow, lavender, and Joe Pye weed return and expand. Self-seeding annuals such as calendula and borage refill gaps on their own, cutting replanting time while strengthening function each year.
Keep your strategy simple. Use flowers as tools to recruit predators, increase pollination, stabilize soil, and add edible or medicinal value. Place them where their effects are most needed, rotate selections by season, and let reseeding and perennials do more work over time. You'll spend less effort spraying and repairing problems, and more time harvesting reliable, resilient crops.
Your practical challenge: identify one dominant problem in your garden, pests, poor pollination, or compacted soil, and plant 3 purposeful flowers this week to address it. For pests, set nasturtiums and marigolds at crop edges. For pollination, interplant zinnias and borage near fruiting vegetables. For soil, seed clover or phacelia in open lanes. Observe for 2 weeks and note changes in pest pressure, pollinator visits, and moisture retention. Thank you for watching Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. We'll see you on the next episode.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe now and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.